It's a big family secret.
Not only is she a cum dumpster, she's a cousin fucker.
I'm telling you.
Right?
Oh, and check this out. A woman from Washington, 62 years old, has been granted a court permission to extract sperm from her dead husband.
What?
Wait. How does the science of that work?
So the husband is freshly dead?
He's been dead now.
But his ball sacks are still
Freshly dead that they can
His
go to a
testes-
court f***ing judiciary system enough?
Oh yeah, doesn't that take time?
Yeah.
Or like, do they just keep him in the fridge or something? What the
So they fridged him pretty good. Yeah, they put him in the freezer.
They fridged
They put him in a meat freezer.
Why didn't she save his cum prior to that if she wanted it so bad? She could have just and then.
Well, that's why her husband died. He's like, why even live? You know?
Oh, she wasn't sucking him off.
No.
Maybe he died of something that just happened real fast.
So that is what happened.
What does she want his jizz for?
I think
Okay, so
a
she
baby.
wants. So
She's 60 something.
I think a surrogate is gonna handle her baby with IV.
That's not fair, because then the baby's gonna be like 5 years old and she's dead.
Interesting.
Wow.
So she shouldn't have. She doesn't have a
It's a little
right
bit
to
of
that.
pessimism
I get
here,
it,
guys.
Joe. Jeez, I'm with you.
She has a
this out.
right, but she's not being realistic.
Check this out. So she, they lost 2 kids together.
Oh,
And then her husband dies.
I understand.
And she wants a piece of him alive.
I understand
Right?
now.
Imagine, right? You know, we don't live in this world. Like, we think our wives are bitches and stuff. But imagine if we had liked them. Then it's like, oh, we want to make another one of them, right?
Why did she wait so long?
Well, that's a good question.
She's 62?
I think it's because he died suddenly, right, at the couple's home in Western Australia.
But if
You know,
she's 62, well, how old was he? Like, is that
75?
He was 61. Yeah, he married an old lady. And that's maybe what killed him, is what scientists say. Because she
was bitching about stuff all the time, huh?
he married a way old
The
lady.
older they are, the more they complain.
I know, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. And so the woman has permission now to use his sperm in order to, whose body's being stored at a.
But she don't even got no eggs anymore.
Yeah, where'd she get the eggs?
She might have egg.
So she doesn't. Yeah, she.
It's just rotten.
Egg fouillon.
So she had been told by a fertility expert she's
scramble.
too old to have a kid, but testing of her husband's sperm deemed it suitable for IVF, and so a 42-year-old woman. Yeah,
42.
there's precedent to this.
Like they're gonna donate an egg.
No. In 2018, a 42-year-old woman in Perth won the right to take her dead partner's frozen cum, as long as she worked for it.
Oh.
Yeah, by court. Then she was allowed to have the cum.
Yeah, but jack it out.
Her 53-year-old husband's sperm was extracted after his death through hard work.
Yeah.
So then,
It's a little bit of elbow grease.
yeah. So then, this woman used that case as a precedent to get the cum out of her husband's balls.
But she's 42.
As a precedent, I didn't know.
The 42-year-old was the precedent case.
This one's 62.
This one's 62.
No, I'm saying like it makes more sense for a
Yeah,
42-year-old to
yeah,
actually
sure.
do it, even though that is kind of like
Yeah.
you're playing with dead waters.
She
But
gonna use her own eggs?
It doesn't say. It's just that she's going to use it like IVF.
I don't think you got eggs at 62.
No way.
I mean,
You go through menopause like at what, 50 something?
Yeah.
but maybe you're real lucky. You know?
I don't think so.
If you shake them hard enough, maybe one will come out.
She can't carry at 62. That's dangerous as fuck.
Probably, yeah.
Do you think maybe she's
My
like
bad.
already?
Chill.
I mean, if they got this dude in a meat freezer, maybe she's already taken her eggs out and extracted them and put them.
We don't say no to people anymore.
There it is.
We don't tell them no. We don't say, hey, you know what? Maybe we should let the dead.
No,
rest.
Nick. No.
So the
Dude,
woman
I think
has
that's so
a
selfish.
woman has a
unhealthy, bro.
cousin who's in her 20s
Okay, then give that to
who
her.
agreed to
Yeah.
do the surrogacy thing.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Well, there's a difference between surrogacy.
She's like, I'll be your.
and-
She said, "I'll be your cum dump." That's the quote. I'll be your cum dump.
Is it just surrogacy, but also her egg?
Yeah. But she's mostly just the cum dump, though.
I used to think that you could only do this if there was like a pre-existing agreement that, okay, after I die, you can do this. But that's crazy that she just cited a precedent.
So the judge also said she had no reason to believe the woman's husband would have objected to the removal of his sperm
Because they
tissue from
try
his
to have
body
kids.
after his death.
Well, what I'm wondering is, all right, the cum
Weird.
dumpster, right? She's in her 20s.
Yeah, she's a big old cum dump. Yeah.
And then she's a massive wide receiver.
Yeah.
She's taking it in.
Yeah.
All right, she's gonna pop this baby
4 tons
out.
of cum, bring it,
Right.
bring it.
And then so the mother by this time is gonna be like 63,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then let's say she makes it into her 80s.
Mm-hmm.
So what is that? The kid's gonna die. I mean, the kid's gonna have to watch her mom die like
Yeah,
in her
in the
teens.
20s,
Yeah, early on.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Sucks.
And then now the cum dumpster couldn't build her own family because now she had fucking co-parenting rights,
Telling you.
right?
I don't know if this attempted mom cares about that.
It's selfish.
Yeah,
do you
I
mean?
think she just wants to have a kid.
It's so selfish.
Or do they want to have a kid? To
People don't think about the long game. They don't think about like what happens in the next like 5 years or 10 years maybe.
Maybe that's what they want it for. To
Maybe they just want their immediate satisfaction.
Dude, imagine you're 60. Say she's 60. Say she's 70, and she has a fucking 8-year-old kid. What's the math on that? What? Probably like
78?
Say she's 62,
Say she's 62.
because she is in this.
Oh, she's 62, right? Dude, you're gonna be 70 years old dealing with a fucking little kid,
An 8-year-old.
You ain't got the energy.
bro. What?
Bro, you put them in a little Velcro suit, you chuck them on the wall.
Okay, what if they're millionaires and they just want all their money to go to their next kid?
Yeah,
Get
I
a
guess.
butler.
I guess. You better be a fucking millionaire for this, brother.
No, but you want it to look like your ex.
You want it to be your actual, yeah.
You love this person.
I hope this lady's very.
Well, then
She
they-
obviously is, because she's getting a surrogate.
Yeah, I mean, if they have family as a
Especially in
surrogate,
Australia.
like blood, that's already close enough that they would be willing to do something like that, then
Yeah.
there must be some sort of network that they feel they can pass the job.
I'm just trying to think about like being the kid.
Yeah.
And then being like, that's not fair. How come my mom is older than your grandma?
You think that's a good reason to have a kid, though?
Yeah, but you do that as a kid, but as an adult, you'd be like, well, at least I'm fucking alive. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, and then
and I have millions because we're all assuming they're rich.
But then the worst thing is one day you find out that this lady who was part of like, bringing you into this world is a fucking cum dumpster.
no, the cousin is.
That was your nickname? You know.
But
they
she's the
find out?
surrogate mom, so she brought you into this world.
Yeah, but she's not the mom.
I think finding that out would be. It's a huge family. It's a big family secret.
Not only is she a cum dumpster, she's a cousin fucker,
I'm telling you,
right?
dude.
But to the kid,
Some things you don't do.
to the kid, it's not even a cousin. It's like or it's not even an auntie. It's like a second cousin.
To the kid, yeah. Mhm.
It's complicated.
So that's even
But
farther.
like, if you're raised in the north, though, this is really frowned upon.
Dude, you grow in someone's womb?
Yeah.
That's your mom, kind of.
Exactly.
What you think?
But thankfully they're in
Sure,
Australia.
they're
That's
not.
technically the South. So
Or they're just your safety deposit box because you're trying to just get millions.
I mean, still.
I think the millions is a huge variable that we're not considering.
Maybe it's
dollars?
just good just to stick to just looking at pictures.
Yeah, bro, because it's like,
Stick to the
dude,
memories,
he
dude.
passed. Like, let him be.
put it in the cloud.
What about on the flip side if they're poor? Do you think it's
Anthony
like,
thinks they shouldn't be able to
Even
do it.
bigger no, dude. Bigger
That's
no.
what Nick was saying, and I was just
Oh, that's what Nick was saying. My bad.
trying to harbor a
Dude,
safe
if they
environment.
got no money, bigger no. Right?
so if they could afford it, it's like
He's like, we don't say no to anybody. Big no.
I still think if you're balling, I still think it's a hard no.
Yeah.
right?
Say no anybody?
So Anthony's like, if they're balling, let them have it. If they're broke, nope.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. Nick. All I know is Nick said we don't say no to anybody, but hard no.
Yeah. You lose your brains when you're fucking 75 years
Yeah,
old.
the
right?
chances of a good situation coming out of this is low, man.
Yeah. Everything has to go perfect.
But also, there are kids being born under worse circumstances every day.
Yeah.
And you're forgetting about
That's true.
people's dreams. So now that you guys dug yourself in all kinds of holes.
But some people have bad dreams.
No, now I get to elevate myself up ahead of this and be better than JK, and like everyone's like, oh, what a hero.
Hey, what if I,
That's what will happen.
What if, as a 5'8" person, I would tell you guys all the time, and I believe this in my truest hearts of hearts, like, I'm going to the NBA. Like, I'm going to the league. I practice every single fucking day. At some point in time, you guys would be like, hey, Nick, like, just let it go.
No, I'm gonna keep telling you Muggsy Bogues and Spud Webb did it.
If you're my true boys, you guys would tell me, like, give it up.
Dude, Muggsy Bogues, even Muggsy Bogues is like,
Isn't he like 5'7"?
Yeah.
do it. What do you do?
And he dunks too.
That's hard.
Because we paid him on
Cameo.
Yeah, we're like, hey Muggsy, like, like he's short.
Tear comes out my eye, and I'm like, I think I'm going to do this, you guys.
Hey Nick, I
don't know
heard
if
it's
we
your
would just-
birthday. I heard your ears are kind of fucked up, and like,
I don't think we
with
would.
bullets?
We would be such boys. I don't think we would discriminate on height. We would watch the fucking tapes. We watch the footage.
You have it.
But that's what I mean. Is like you see me do that, you wouldn't tell me like, yeah, that's a bad dream.
As a homie, I'd fucking pay off the Clippers to put you on the game and bench you.
Ooh,
Some people.
real homie.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Clippers is doing good. You can't pay them off anymore. They got their own stadium.
I'll
They're
pay-
doing way better than the
alright,
Lakers.
I won't be able to get a seat
I'll
on the
get the
roster.
WNBA,
Not ticket.
That works.
and then Nick can play for them.
Yeah, yeah. But you know, some people's dreams are bad dreams.
So check this out.
Well, we don't
Is
say
this-
no.
Like Jeffrey Dahmer's pretty bad.
It's hard no.
Is this a bad dream? So, the couple for years regularly discussed having another kid after the 29-year-old daughter drowned in a 2013 fishing trip. Right? You're right.
You want me to tell you what I really think?
And then they had a 30-year-old son who died in a 2019 car
Oh,
accident.
they're dying at late ages.
Exactly. So then the pair had been married for 40 years. The woman told the court her and her husband had discussed having an overseas surrogate carry their kid using the man's sperm. So that's how they convinced the judge. It was all Gucci after that.
Here's the question from the devil, though: should couples who consistently have children die be advised to have more children?
I think there's an argument.
If they're purely
argument.
accidents, when they're already adults, because their children, the children are dying. Their children are dying, but they're not children. They're
Fishing trip?
adults.
Is that an accident?
Wait, do they have grandchildren from those children?
Cause a surrogate?
Yeah, isn't that enough?
Do they have grandchildren or no? The 29 and the 30-year-old? Did they
What a
produce
Nick
kids?
question.
No, it's the next thing ever.
He sent me too long, dude.
What precinct do they vote?
And how does a gerrymandering work in Australia?
Now that they're out of the population, does that affect gerrymandering in the fucking in the localities? Yeah, okay, Nick.
What degree did they keep their fridge temp at?
Was his
All right, that's not
trousers
funny. I
pleated?
didn't like that one. Or the pleats.
Oh shit.
What do you got, Bart?
No, I was just gonna ask if his trousers were pleated or not.
They're actually corduroy.
All right, you can get up. You're good.